Hello and welcome to Steam Deck Mania. I'm Clarence and today we're diving into the world of must-have Steam Deck games that are on sale right now. But before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap that like button, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Now, without further ado, let's dive in. Spiritfall, a fast-paced action roguelite with combat inspired by platform fighters, invites players to slash, smash, launch, and wall splat a multitude of enemies using an ever-changing arsenal of divine powers. Combining tight platform fighter combat, smooth movement, and roguelite mechanics into one thrilling experience, Spiritfall challenges players to trek across dangerous lands, string together deadly combos, and fend off swarms of enemies with an ever-changing set of powers through a randomly generated map. Harness the power of divine spirits, offering powerful blessings that enhance your combat abilities. With over 150 plus blessings to choose from, players can discover their favorite abilities and experiment with different builds, finding synergies that fit their unique playstyle. IM Future Cozy Apocalypse Survival drops you into a world reclaimed by nature, where the remnants of civilization lie in ruins, and it's up to you to carve out a new existence atop an overgrown skyscraper. Transform the abandoned rooftop into your cozy haven, scavenging for resources and tools amidst the desolate landscape. Uncover ancient home appliances and repurpose them into futuristic gadgets, following blueprints to create ingenious contraptions that will aid in your survival. With a cyborg hand at your disposal, the possibilities for upgrades are endless. Combat loneliness by making AI friends and automating your chores, freeing up time to indulge in new hobbies like fishing, farming, and cooking.
Start your life fresh in IM Future.
Tinykin embarks you on a whimsical journey with Milo, who upon arriving on Earth discovers a peculiar set of circumstances. Teaming up with enigmatic companions called Tinykin, Milo must navigate a sprawling ant-sized metropolis and uncover Earth's greatest mystery. In this whimsical adventure, explore cities constructed by ants, beetles, and other insects inside the colossal house, each with its own unique charm and challenges. Encounter characters scattered throughout your journey, delve into their tales, and unravel the intriguing history of this insect-filled world. Catch over 100 Tinykin in every city, harnessing their distinct abilities to create ladders, bridges, explosions, and more. Utilize these powers to climb, break down barriers, and address the city's predicaments. Happy's Humble Burger Farm is a horror/simulation game that immerses you in the night shift at a seemingly serene restaurant on the town's outskirts. As the sole employee, your duties include grilling patties, operating fryers, and serving customers with the restaurant's popular menu items. Navigate the challenges of managing customer orders efficiently while being mindful of mistakes and delays that may upset the restaurant's mascot, Happy the Humble Heifer. Upgrade your restaurant to streamline tasks and explore the mysteries behind Happy's Humble Burger Farm franchise, Obscura Biotech, and the broader narrative. The game offers both a narrative-driven story mode where you uncover secrets and an unlockable endless mode focusing purely on the cooking experience. Guilty Gear Strive introduces cutting-edge 2D/3D hybrid graphics that push the boundaries of visual excellence in fighting games. With a new artistic direction and improved character animations, prepare to experience levels of detail and fluidity never seen before in the genre. Immerse yourself in a sensory extravaganza with new gameplay mechanics tailored to both newcomers and seasoned veterans of the fighting game genre. Ride the fire of heavy metal-inspired action and dive into a future brimming with style, intensity, and exhilaration. Join iconic characters like Sol Badguy and Kai Kiske in the ultimate showdown against that man, the enigmatic figure behind decades of chaos and turmoil. SpiderHeck is a hilariously chaotic arachnid adventure with a fast-paced couch co-op brawler that introduces spiders armed with laser swords, ready to dance to the death in gripping chaotic battles. Engage in thrilling combat utilizing laser swords, grenades, and rocket launchers to defeat foes in intense and fast-paced skirmishes. Challenge yourself with endless hours of single-player fun, facing wave after wave of vicious enemies. Alternatively, let the mayhem unfold in a dazzling fight against friends, where you can stab, sling, and scramble your way to victory in both player versus environment and player versus player modes. UnMetal is a thrilling 2D action-adventure game that pays homage to classic stealth titles. With its retro-inspired pixel art and witty humor, UnMetal stands out as a delightful experience for fans of the genre. The game's standout feature is its clever writing, filled with comedic moments and clever references to pop culture. The protagonist's snarky remarks and absurd situations he finds himself in add an enjoyable layer of humor throughout the game. UnMetal's gameplay is both challenging and rewarding. Players must navigate through a series of well-designed levels, avoiding guards, solving puzzles, and using the environment to their advantage. The game's stealth mechanics are tight and responsive, allowing for satisfying takedowns and sneaky infiltrations. Kill It With Fire thrusts you into the ultimate showdown against mankind's ancient and deadliest nemesis, the Spider. As a licensed exterminator, it's time to unleash your arsenal of absurd weapons, track down these 8-legged friends across suburbia, and incinerate everything in your path. To vanquish spiders, you'll need to exploit their singular weakness: fire, or bullets, or explosions, throwing stars, and even getting smushed by random objects, whatever it takes to exterminate these creepy crawlies. But locating them won't be a walk in the park. Utilize cutting-edge arachnid tracking technology to pinpoint their hiding spots among countless potential locations. Then unleash fiery chaos upon everything in sight before delivering the final blow with the satisfying smack of your frying pan. Secret Neighbor is a multiplayer social horror game set in the Hello Neighbor universe. Your group has one goal: sneak around the house, collect keys, and unlock the basement door. The challenge is that one of you is the neighbor, a traitor in disguise. In this game, you must cooperate with teammates, decide whether to stay together or split up, use perks and abilities, and unlock the basement door. When playing as the neighbor, your mission is to stop the intruders. Disguise yourself to gain their trust, set up traps, and eliminate them one by one. Convince your friends someone else is the neighbor, and let the witch hunt begin. BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle delivers a dynamic and fast-paced fighting game experience, bringing together characters from diverse franchises in an all-out brawl. The game's accessible mechanics make it appealing to both casual players and fighting game enthusiasts, while the crossover element adds an extra layer of excitement. The core gameplay of BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle revolves around 2D tag team battles, allowing players to create powerful combos and execute flashy moves. The controls are responsive and the intuitive mechanics makes it easy for newcomers to jump into the action. The roster, featuring characters from different universes, adds a variety and strategic depth to the gameplay.
We won't lose. Never have, never will.
Graveyard Keeper presents a distinctive and darkly humorous medieval cemetery management simulation. In this unconventional game, players are tasked with building and managing their graveyard, navigating through a world of unconventional methods and unique ventures to transform into a profitable enterprise. The game cleverly combines elements of capitalism, resource management, and ethical decision-making. Embark on a journey that challenges traditional norms and embrace dark humor in a medieval setting. Explore creative ways to cut costs, expand your graveyard business, and make choices that impact both your financial success and moral compass. Party Hard takes a darkly humorous approach to the age-old frustration of noisy neighbors throwing loud parties. In this game, you play as someone who has had enough of the raucous festivities next door and decides to take matters into their own hands, or rather a knife. The tactical strategy involves navigating semi-procedural environments, creatively utilizing traps and the environment, and eliminating unsuspecting partygoers one by one without getting caught. The goal is to execute a series of murders at parties throughout the USA, blending in with the crowd and dancing to avoid suspicion during tense situations. Party Hard 2 is the sequel to the original stealth strategy game that puts players in the shoes of someone fed up with noisy parties. This time, the game introduces new features, including dozens of traps with unique combos, 4 playable characters, 14 levels with 2 boss fights, a 27-track soundtrack, a crafting system with numerous items to combine, and more. The game maintains its party-stopping roots while expanding the gameplay with new elements. Players can experiment with various traps and substances to create chain reactions, choose from different characters with distinct playstyles, and explore levels filled with objectives and challenges. Straits of Rogue offers a dynamic and anarchic roguelite experience centered around player choice, freedom, and emergent gameplay. Drawing inspiration from fast-paced top-down roguelites, the game introduces free-form experimentation-driven elements reminiscent of immersive sims and RPGs. Unlike traditional dungeon settings, Straits of Rogue unfolds in a procedurally generated city teeming with diverse AI-driven characters, each pursuing their daily activities. The city serves as a sandbox for players to navigate, interact with, and influence, presenting a world where the consequences of their actions ripple through the urban landscape. Players are tasked with accomplishing specific mission goals using a variety of methods dictated by their character traits, available items, and the ever-changing environment.
You're a monster, but that's cool. The game doesn't...
Pathologic 2 thrusts players into the heart of a narrative-driven thriller where the struggle for survival collides with the harrowing realities of a town ravaged by a deadly outbreak. As the plague tightens its grip on the community, you must navigate the complex web of alliances and betrayals in a race against time. With only 12 days to spare, every decision becomes critical as you confront the ever-escalating challenges of a collapsing society. Manage your bodily functions amidst the chaos, balancing hunger, thirst, and exhaustion while forging alliances to increase your chances of survival. But beware, the plague itself looms as your ultimate adversary, a relentless force that cannot be defeated by conventional means. Clustertruck offers a thrilling and unconventional platforming experience set on top of a chaotic and fast-moving highway. Players must navigate through a series of insane levels where the ground is anything but stable, reminiscent of a high-stakes game of the floor is lava. The core gameplay revolves around using agility and acrobatics to traverse the tops of unpredictable speeding trucks. The challenge intensifies as additional hazards are introduced, including swinging hammers, lasers, and flamethrowers. Success requires quick thinking, precise movements, and adaptability to the ever-changing environment. As players progress, they have the opportunity to unlock new abilities that further enhance their traversal skills. Faeria is a strategic card game that combines the depth of traditional trading card games with a unique board game element. Set in a vibrant fantasy world, Faeria offers a refreshing and immersive experience for players. One of the standout features of Faeria is its dynamic board. Players strategically place lands to create their own unique battlefield, shaping the flow of the game and influencing their tactical decisions. This innovative mechanic adds a layer of depth and strategic planning, making each match an intriguing and engaging experience. The game's card mechanics are well crafted, offering a wide variety of cards with diverse abilities and synergies. Constructing powerful decks and adapting your strategy to counter opponents is a key aspect of Faeria's gameplay.
Including wild quests and impossible
Punch Club throws players into a gripping tale of vengeance and self-discovery in a unique boxing tycoon management game. Witness the brutal murder of your father and embark on a journey to climb the ranks of Punch Club, uncovering the truth behind the tragedy. The path you choose, whether to legitimately rise through the rankings or take a more unconventional and shady route, shapes the narrative. As you navigate the boxing world, you'll encounter multiple branching storylines that add depth and complexity to your journey. The game introduces RPG and tycoon elements, creating a fighter management simulation where every decision matters. Lovely Planet throws you into a whirlwind of speed, bullets, and platforming prowess as you embark on a quest to reach its charming destination. With lightning-fast reflexes and a trusty semi-automatic at your side, you'll leap into action against waves of enemies in a relentless ballet of jumping and shooting. Forget about hiding behind cover, this game is all about agile movement and precise marksmanship. With over 100 levels spread across 5 vibrant worlds, each teeming with secrets to uncover, there's no shortage of challenges to conquer. Master each level to earn stars and set world records, all while immersing yourself in the game's abstract narrative. SpeedRunners invites players into a bustling city teeming with superheroes, turning the act of reaching crimes into a high-stakes competition. The game accommodates up to 4 players in a fiercely competitive platformer environment. The cityscape is filled with rockets, bombs, grappling hooks, spikes, and a myriad of power-ups that players can strategically deploy to gain an edge. The gameplay revolves around swift and acrobatic maneuvers, allowing players to run, jump, swing, and use the environment creatively to outpace their rivals. Grappling onto opponents becomes a key strategy, enabling players to knock adversaries off the screen and gain a significant advantage. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our video about amazing Steam Deck games at unbeatable prices. See you in the next one. Peace.